Autumn in Virginia. In the days and weeks leading up to Halloween, it's common to see homes and businesses decorated with ghosts and ghouls. But 20 years ago this month, people across the Commonwealth were living in fear because of monsters that were all too real.
It's kind of freaky even just standing here. I'm thinking, what's behind me? Did I look?
I think you got to be kind of real sick to do something like this.
Whenever we see a police vehicle now, we think, my God, there's been another shooting.
You never know what this person's going to come to next. Really have to watch.
For 3 weeks in October of 2002, our region was terrorized by a serial sniper. A series of seemingly indiscriminate shootings targeting men, women, and children. Many of the victims hit at gas stations.
He's just picking people off at random, and we're not comfortable riding through this area at all.
The killings began Wednesday, October 2nd, when a man was gunned down while crossing a parking lot in Montgomery County, Maryland. The next day, there were 4 more deadly shootings in that county and a 5th in Washington, D.C.
Senseless. And it's evil.
Then on October 4th, the sniper struck in Virginia.
The sheriff's department says a Spotsylvania County woman was shot in the back as she loaded craft she bought from Michael's in the back of a minivan.
That woman, Caroline Sewell, was the first victim to survive, but she would not be the last one caught in the crosshairs. Over the next 2 weeks, 4 more people would be shot, including Kenneth Bridges, the Philadelphia man killed while pumping gas at the Spotsylvania Exxon, the most brazen attack yet.
With a uniformed trooper directly across the street, obviously we're dealing with an individual that's extremely violent and obviously doesn't care.
Bridges' murder also intensified the search for a white van or box truck, which several witnesses had reported seeing near some of the shooting scenes.
It does have a roll-up door in the rear.
At the time, the Exxon shooting was the nearest crime scene to Richmond.
Quite frankly, it's just scary. It's really scary that it's just this close to home.
That all changed the night of Saturday, October 19th.
You're watching the News 6 Network. This is News 6 Weekend.
Nation's eyes are on Ashland, Virginia, after a shooting in a restaurant parking lot off I-95.
The sniper was now in our own backyard. Just before 8 o'clock, a Florida man named Jeffrey Hopper was shot in the abdomen while walking to his car after dining with his wife at the Ponderosa Steakhouse on England Street.
We are located right across the street from the scene. You can see dozens of police cars behind me.
Within a matter of minutes, local roads were blocked and exits up and down the interstate were closed.
Attempt to hold the individual or individuals in check was put into place, and we think it was effective, and we will continue to use that operation.
The next day, we learned this was no copycat crime.
We can and do confirm at this time that the ballistics evidence recovered during our investigation has been matched with the other shooting cases.
Hopper survived, and the evidence recovered would prove crucial to solving this case. That included a letter found tacked to a tree in the woods near the restaurant, a threatening message to law enforcement that contained a chilling postscript.
Your children are not safe anywhere at any time.
Those words led to schools being shut down across central Virginia.
It's a deranged person who needs to be caught.
Also in that note, a phone number.
To the person who left us a message at the Ponderosa last night, you gave us a telephone number. We do want to talk to you. Call us at the number you provided.
On Monday, October 21st, the snipers place a call, and it's traced to a Henrico County gas station. A small army of investigators swarm the Exxon at the corner of West Broad Street and Parham Road and find a white van parked next to a payphone.
2 male subjects were taken into custody by the members of the Richmond Area Task Force.
Hopes would be dashed about 10 hours later when it's announced the men who were arrested were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But the end was finally near. The day before the Ponderosa shooting, the sniper had placed a call to Monsignor William Sullivan, a priest at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Ashland. Caller mentions a fatal shooting at a liquor store in Montgomery, Alabama. The Sniper Task Force connects with police investigating that crime, and a fingerprint taken from a gun magazine found at the scene is linked to 17-year-old Lee Boyd Malvo. And as it turns out, he wasn't the only suspect. Investigators learned that Malvo had been traveling with a man named John Allen Muhammad, not in a white box truck, but a blue Chevy Caprice. Muhammad, a former Army sergeant, was also known to possess a Bushmaster rifle. October 22nd, a bus driver is shot and killed back up in Montgomery County. 48 hours later, at a rest stop along Interstate 70 in Myersville, Maryland, Muhammad and Malvo are found sleeping in their car. They're taken into custody, and inside the trunk, police find the gun that was used to take so many lives. John Allen Muhammad and Lee Boy Malvo were both convicted at trial. Malvo, the triggerman, is serving multiple life sentences at a supermax prison in Southwest Virginia. Muhammad, the mastermind, was set to be executed, and that happened in 2009. I was a witness of that execution. And while many parts of the sniper investigation played out in public, there are a lot of things that happened behind the scenes that were never talked about. Over the next 2 weeks, we'll bring you previously untold accounts from local lawmen who were tasked with protecting Central Virginia and how they helped crack the case in Ashland.